Well, of course, as soon as I get in. As soon as I get in, there's trouble. Let's go find out where it's at. Gotta take care of them now. They're outside the front, I think. Yeah. Oh, they're running through. Shit. Alright, we'll take care of them at the front. Crap! I was gonna go start doing stuff. And then this happened.
Now look, as my mother would say when she used to beat my ass with a wooden spoon, if you don't want your hands to get hit, keep them out of there.
Shit. So we had a little bit of a problem. Zombie be running through. Got one on yums, though. See, they run at night. Oh, you're not the only one, now. There you go. Oh, you little shit. Oh, now I got a whole mess of them. Not a problem. Of course, now it's daytime, and then all the damn zombies are here. You can start walking now, thank you very much. Oh, you little shit. Okay, that should be all of them. Well now, that was fun, wasn't it? Totally. There's still another one somewhere. Anyways, what I was attempting to do before all that shit happened was we got to go find this trader, the settlement. Now, I went to the last settlement. You saw that, and it was a bust because everybody was dead. Everybody was dead. There was just all zombies there. I'm wondering if... I'm not exactly sure. There's this yellow store listed on my map in a place I've never been to. Right there. See that? So I'm wondering... I marked it just in case it disappeared. I'm wondering if the game gives you the closest trader or a specific trader to go see in this instance for this particular objective, because technically I have found 3 settlements, one of which was a bust because it was infested. The other 2 are okay. They had people in them. I was there. I saw the people. I didn't actually do any talking to them because I didn't have any tokens on me, which I do have my token, right? Okay. So I'm wondering if, because I had found those 2, those take them off the board and it gives you the next closest settlement. Or it gives you a specific settlement. I'm not exactly sure which. In any case, we're going to go to that one because it seems to be marked for some reason. We might as well go check it out, one way or the other. Now we are, we had a good night. I am fully up on water. I'm full up on my thirst, and my hunger was full for a little bit. Until all the hell broke loose. Now, I had made bacon and eggs out tonight. I still have some bacon and eggs at the house. I'm not going to use them all. Save some for when I get back. I probably will find some food along the way to eat just in case. So I figure there's no sense in me taking everything with me. Besides, it'll attract the zombies. I will I will get more. Oh my god, it's like foggy out here. This is new. Or at least new to me, anyways. But, you know, I have yet to do this. I have yet to do something like this in this game. Actually find a trader and talk to them. So because of that, we are going to do that now. I was probably going to just go back to one of the other ones, but I'm glad I found, you know, I saw that on the map, because that would have been a waste otherwise. You know, along the way, we'll check things out, see if we find something, we'll go take a look-see at it. Because, you know, that's what you do in the game. You explore. You know, you are in the apocalypse. There's zombies everywhere. You got not much else to do, and you know, at day 7, you've got to be ready, because that little, you know, fracas that I had going on there is nothing compared to all of, you know, all of humanity, or all of undead humanity coming at me at one time. In fact, we're probably going to spend day 4 fortifying the place. At least half the day, at least the half of the. So here's the thing. What I'm thinking is that I'm going to be able to go out each day, do the exploration. Probably going to load up my my inventory to the point where I can't carry anymore, and then come back, and then I can spend the rest of the afternoon until nighttime fortifying up the house, so that when day 7 comes, I'm prepared for it. Because I will retreat to the roof. I will have stuff up there, you know, to be ready. Now, I did replace the bedroll in the house after I got back, because, you know, remember, we placed the bedroll outside the motel because we wanted to be able to. Look at this. This is like this. This is that area we were at before, I think. Yeah, we crossed over here somewhere. We're going to just continue around the outside of this point. Yeah, I think I had been there before. Ooh, hello. It's a little rainy out today. Got my nose gonna get going. Sniffly, sniffly. Oh, I'm picking up rocks. I mean, why would you pick up rocks at this stage of the game? You have an axe. You have all that stuff. Well, I don't want to have to use my axe to chop up the rocks, because I want it for other stuff, like doors and whatnot. I might as well pick up the rocks that are on the road and use them as well. We're heading in the wrong direction though now. We gotta start heading back this way. Problem is we got a lot of water between us and the next landmass. And that's where it's at. It's up there. But, like, you know, I got 105 arrows. I've got a bunch of rocks that I've picked up along the way. I've got a lot of wood, and I've got a lot of feathers that I keep checking all these things for. I can keep making arrows. Be ready for when I need to make more. Ooh, hi. Ooh, okay. Sorry. Look, listen to the sounds. They have like a boggy marsh sound with peeps and stuff, man. It's kind of neat. Okay, no, okay, now where we are facing the wrong direction. How am I facing the wrong direction here? How am I facing the wrong direction? It's that way? Okay. That was weird. How did I get turned around like that? That's kind of strange. Wait, unless I've come past it. Oh yeah, I kind of came past it. Oh, that's the problem. Is this water? It makes a bend. All right, we're gonna have to cross then. It looks like we got some dangerous territory over there in the corner. Can't tell if that's just not loaded yet, or if that is actual burned out area, because if that's burned out area, we're gonna have to deal with dogs. I really don't want to deal with dogs. Truly, really do not want to deal with dogs today. Hey, wow, there's a majestic deer, and that's the background there. I'm not gonna take care of him right now, because I want to be able to sneak around for a little bit. Oh, there's a zombie up there in the horizon. Don't worry about her too much. We're gonna just go around. There we go. We're on land. Alright, let's run it out. And I think I said before, I used up all of the... I went back and I redid all of the skill points that I had done from the previous worlds, day 2 or day 3. And now I have the same things I had before. A couple of exceptions, because I think because of all the running I did, I gained some more skill points from all the athleticism levels I collected. Because I spent the entirety of the first day looking for a place to stay. So it's possible that I had an extra 5 or 6. So I put it towards construction tools as well. Because I've unlocked the workbench. And I know we found a workbench. You see here, the workbench has been unlocked. So if I ever get all the stuff, I can make it. Or I can unlock that. Let's put it this way: the construction tools perk I unlocked, which means I can now unlock. Yeah, you can see there. There's all the burned out area, which we don't want to go near. But I unlocked the workbench skill, so now when I have enough skill points, I can then use it, and then I can then build a workbench. So I'm this close to having a recipe for a workbench. Now I know in that other destroyed or abandoned trader settlement there is a workbench, but I want to kind of have one for myself. If you remember the old series with me and Bailey, there was a glitch where I had to make it twice because the damn thing, she tried to set it down for me to pick up. She tried to drop it, and it dropped it as a small itty bitty one on the ground, and then I couldn't pick it back up, and then it disappeared, and we lost it. So I had to remake it. It's not that expensive once you have stuff. It just requires, I think that's the hardest thing to get is the claw hammer, which I found 2 of them, which is great. So I have that going for me, which is nice. Well, that's good. I got food to use on the road. That's what I'd like to do. Now, okay, so I don't know if I've explained this before. I might have, but we're going to do it again. When you're at the house, when you're going to go out adventuring, you can set your thirst and your hunger to 100% and get it out of the way. And therefore, you don't have to carry as much. Because the last thing you want to do is having to carry a lot of crap around with you because you have some traveling to do and you want to go get stuff. And the further away you are from the house, the more, the less things you can carry back and forth, wasting your day. So I like to fill up on food and water before I go out in the mornings. So it's less that I have to carry. And then if I happen to be out and find things, if I know specifically I'm going to a location that's going to have things to explore or, loot, I will just not take any food at all, and I will pick it up along the way and eat it. You may not have that ability. You may not have that opportunity. Your mileage may vary on that particular. This is a lot of water in this place. Holy crap, dude. I don't want to have to go around it, but my goodness, that's a very vast expanse of water. Where are we at in the world as far as, yeah, it's we're going to go around it. We're going to just go around it because that's a lot of water. What I was saying is that, I know I'm going to be out looking around through stuff. I can find more food and water. I'm not going to take extra with me because that's just more inventory space being used up. Now you might say, hey, you take it with you, you can use it. But what are you taking? What exactly are you taking? If you're taking bacon and eggs, you're running the risk of being found, being sensed by zombies. And if you take other things, you don't get as good of a return of an investment on your, on eating it. You do get you can then scrap for iron, which is nice. But I figure if I can just find stuff out in the wild and eat it, I don't have to take extra stuff with me that could be could make me sensed. This is an odd little interesting thing there. And therefore, I can just hold off on using up my inventory space, and I can just start out and spend a good portion of my day out looking for things and then eat as I find stuff. So that's just my particular strategy on that. I don't, know what the best way to do it is. Like I said, your mileage may vary, as always. I do what works for me. There's a desert. Looks like there's a small little desert over there. That'll be good. We gotta find some yucca so we can start growing a yucca farm. That's the one thing. I mean, we talked about that before, but having yucca being able to be made into seeds is a great thing. I wish they would add it a long time ago. They really expanded upon the farming aspect of the game, which was nice. We really needed that expansion because we didn't really. I mean, what the hell? It's cinder blocks in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that's just that'd be a crawler. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about him. Oh, it's raining again. Oh, there we go. What's this? Is this a burned out house or is this the trader? It's another nice house. I mean, I should just move out here. It's not gonna. It's not as good of one. It's got the. It doesn't have the. Oh no, this might be different. It looks just like a standard house, but it doesn't have. It's not a standard house. Definitely not a standard house. It's different. It's not gonna have the forge like mine does. You know, look for the ones with the steel roofs. That has the forge in it. This one here is just a house standing out in the middle of nowhere, and we are definitely going to loot the damn thing because why not? I don't know if there's anything in here. Oh, it's just a regular house. It just looks different, that's all. Nothing in it. Oh, nice little living room. This might be like the Navisgane house that's up in the, I highly doubt it, but it kind of looks a little like it. I mean, they have preset structures. Not like they're, not like they reinvent the wheel, procedurally generate their stuff. But it kind of looks like the one that's out in towards the north in the snowy area of the Navisgane, where you it has like a yeah, everything's unlocked. It has the 2 bedrooms up the top. It might be, yeah, it kind of looks like that, huh? A little bit, not much, but a little bit. There's some weird structure in here. What the heck? Oh. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. This is probably the same thing. Okay, it's not that big a deal. Alright. Is there a floorboard that's different here? Yep, right here. Oh, well, at least I got all the stuff out of it. I wasn't paying attention. I was getting ready to save the and destroyed whatever was there. Okay. Keep on moving. Where are we at here? There we go. Now there are a couple of skill things you can get to enhance the or like increase your percentage or whatever, or it gives you a better percentage on pricing. As far as traders are concerned, that never seemed like it was that big of a deal to me. It seemed like it was kind of like pointless. But now it might be a good idea. I don't know. We'll have to see I don't know. I mean, I don't really plan on doing a lot of work with traders. Now, if I'm in the need of something, there we go. There it is. It's going to be covered with things. No. Huh. Okay. Fairly empty. That's kind of nice. This is where we want to go, though, huh? Ooh, there's a couple of stores nearby, too. Oh, there's a zombie right there. Let's take care of him and get it out of the way. Oh, I don't want to hit that gas can. So, as far as I know, the zombies cannot get into the... Oh, this place has been destroyed. Crap. Yeah, damn it. Why are all of the dams... Y'all want me to come to these places and then they're all destroyed, man. What the schnee's that? Crap. Oh, well, hello. There's a welcoming committee. Shnikes. Ah, crap. It's just a rehash of yesterday, man. Well, let's take him out and I'll pick you up later. Oh, there's another one over there. Criminally. Ooh. I'll let them beat their way out, then I can get in. No sense in using up my stuff. Oh, something, what the hell? At least through the wall there. Well, until they figure it out. Hey, I got a hoe. All right, that's awesome. I can't pick up. I got too much stuff in my inventory. Is that it? Yeah. Vitamins. Oh, I'm not paying attention. I am not paying attention. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Oh, you were a crawler. That's why I didn't see you, you little shit. Asshole. Alright, we need to figure some shit Nikes out here. Let's get across the street a little bit. Alright. Well. Scrap all the stuff that we can scrap. I'm fairly disappointed. You asked me to come out here and then it doesn't even work. Or is this not the right place? This is not the right place. Never mind. We'll come back to you later. We don't care about you. We want to go this way. I didn't realize that was not the... Well, I was like, it looks like a trading settlement to me. Apparently they want us to go somewhere else. Well, I will do so. But I definitely want to come back here and raid this place because there's a lot of good stores. This is a little town. Little quiet village. Every day like the one before. And I want to check it out. I want to raid the place, man. It'd be nice if I could make a mini bike, because I could, you know, then just drive out here and carry all my stuff and I don't have to worry. I could make several trips out. You know, like I said, mini bike is pretty much end game. Because there's like no point to anything else after you get the mini bike, because you can do everything. You can run from zombies at night. You can draw, and that's the thing. It got to the point in my solo game that I had just playing around with. I had gotten to the point where I could just drive out in the middle of the night at like midnight and just drive to the other side of the Navis game map to start searching for stuff and not worry about zombies. Even the feral zombies couldn't catch me. There's some stuff here. Definitely some zombies in there. Wow. Okay, never mind that. We're going to come back to that. We've got a mission here. There's a specific task that we are doing. Well, on the way back, we can look for stuff, but I won't have a lot of space in my inventory. But this is definitely what we want to be doing, because this is part of getting skill points. Oh, there we go. This might be it. This looks like, yeah, look at, okay, when you see the flag flying, that's a good indication that it is, that it's not well, if it's a military base, you're going to know it. You're going to know it's a military base, regardless of the flag flying. And you don't want to get close to them, because they will mess you up, man. They will mess you up. But it looks like we're pretty clear out area. We don't have to worry about zombies. All right, cool. There we go. Just quest completed. White River Citizen. Journey to settlement. We did the settlement. All right. Now, let's go in and just check this place out. We're not sticking around. I don't think we're going to buy anything. But we'll look around. It's actually letting us look through things. I'm kind of not exactly sure about that. And this looks exactly like the other ones I found. But I'm just sort of wondering why I'm allowed to just kind of like rifle through your stuff. Like I said, you cannot stay here past dark, because they will kick you out in the. And if you could be, don't come here on a horde night. Definitely do not come here on a horde night, because if you get kicked out, you're kind of screwed. So there we go. Hey, how you doing? Your name's Bob too. Hi, Bob.
We have great prices.
Look at that. Look at that. Now, let's see here. Secret stash. Oh my gosh, the secret stash. Pistol Buck McCoyvers. Oh, they've changed it a little bit. McDiver, or is it McDivers? I think they changed it. I think they got in a little bit of trouble there. Chemicals, reinforced steel upgrades. Claws, gubbins. Oh, look at all that stuff. Decor. We got some decor stuff. First aid schematic. Look at all that stuff. Look at this. There you go. How about that? How about that? Now, personally, I'd like to find myself some.
Next time.
Maybe next time.
Survivor.
How you doing? My name's Bob too. How you doing? He almost has the same voice as Bob. Him and Bob are maybe they're twins. Maybe they belong to the same pod. Now, we've never really discussed it openly. Bailey and I have been thinking about what is Bob's backstory, because Bob really came to prominence from 7 Days to Die. I mean, he really came. The voice came out in 7 Days to Die. That's where Bob's voice really took shape. But Bob as a character has been in you may not know this. If you've never really watched any of our videos, I highly suggest you go back and watch them, because Bob is a running theme throughout the entire series. All these are places look at it. They got vending machine. Look at this. Empty vending machines. How about that shit? You can rent them. Full no money back guarantee. Click, click. That's funny. But Bob, Bob is in the apocalypse with Charlotte in 7 Days to Die. And that's where Bob first really came out. We had been playing 7 Days to Die before we were playing Grand Theft Auto. So Bob is, Bob's life is in the apocalypse. That's where Bob mainly lives right now. But what people don't know is that Bob has been a character in a lot of videos. There's a whole universe out there in the Angry Cast that is related to Bob. You may not know that. Go back and watch some of the old videos, and you might see where Bob popped up. Well, we better get out of this area. It's freezing now. We're a little bit cold, Bob. Bob, a little bit cold. I get a little bit of sniffle, and my nose is going to start running. But Bob, see, and here's the thing. We haven't really talked about it. I hate to break this, but I've been meaning to tell this story for a long time now. Bob, how do I want to put this? Bob is not, Bob's not really alive. There's a beginning and an end to Bob's life all in one video. And that is when Bob went for open heart surgery. Now Bob, he was a little bit of a fat man. He did not exactly have the best of oh my, do I have any clothes? There we go. Bob did not have exactly the best of diet. Bob ate a lot of greasy foods and greasy fried fat foods. So Bob had a little bit of a heart problem. And Bob needed to go have... I gotta get inside or something. No. Oh, no. I thought you were dead. So yeah. Bob was not a very fit person. He had a lot of problems. Bob went to the doctors to have a heart transplant because his heart was already all messed up and stuff. Hey, shotgun, we can do that other, the wabbit thing. So Bob, unfortunately, did not go to the best of doctors in the world. Bob went to more of a simulated surgeon, thing. So Bob ended up not doing good. And he see, Bob, I could take those and scrap them. Where's it at? Hold off that story for a second. So Bob went to a surgeon that was not a very good surgeon, and he took his life into his own hands and the surgeon was not very good at what he was doing, and ended up, well, let's just say Bob's HMO was not going to be very happy with him for going to the surgeon, and therefore, but Bob had this out of body experience. In that Bob believed he was this gangster, this mafia kind of guy, this organized crime dude, and he lived in San Andreas. Oh, you shithead! But before that, and it never really came out because I never did another episode because I just nobody watched it, nobody cared. But there was a Bob originally, Bob had this out of body experience where he believed he was living in the world of Drumpland, and he was a thief. He thought he was a thief, and he did some things, and that would have come out in the next episode of Drumpland had it ever come out. It would have come out very soon of him being involved in that. And so Bob, oh shit, I scrapped those. I wanted to eat them. Oh well. Okay. We're gonna head back anyways. Don't really matter. So Bob believed that he lived in Drumpland in his mind because he's bleeding out on the table. And Bob went to he stole some things from Ronald Drump and had to leave the town very quickly. Otherwise, he would have been in trouble. He had been in a lot of trouble. They were looking for Bob. Bob was persona non grata in Drumpland. So Bob left and moved to San Andreas to get away from stuff, and he quickly fell into the life of crime big time. He was just a small time thief in Drumpland, but in San Andreas he was a master criminal. He was a big old master criminal, and he eventually amassed, he had a yacht, and he had motorcycles and cars and all kinds of wonderful toys, and he and the voice in his head, Charlotte, which was I think the nurse, who was in the operating room with Bob. They became partners in crime. Oh, you little! I will punch your head off, you son of a bitch! That was funny. I just punched his head right off. Uh-oh. It's just a regular one, okay. There's a lot of shit around here. I don't know what I'm doing. I am not in a good spot. So Bob moved to San Andreas, and Bob had a life of crime, and Bob was doing very well for himself. And we better not just go wandering around. There's going to be some dogs around here somewhere, I'm sure of it. Let's just head back before we get in trouble. We can't carry anything anyways. This is for another day. This will be day 4. We have lots of stuff to do at the house before we decide to be stupid and wander around a town and get all destroyed. So let's just go. Let's just head back. I did want to carry back all of those stinking... I don't need this lock. I don't need this lock at all. So let's carry the gas back. Let's get all the gas barrels. So what I was saying is that Bob moved to San Andreas, had a life of crime, did all that, and then Drump found out about Bob living in San Andreas, and Drump got all ticked that he's the reason why he got impeached for doing bad things, and then he launched nuclear missiles at San Andreas. I told you, it's kind of silly. I told you, it was kind of silly. We had this whole backstory we had figured out. So Bob knew ahead of time and got out on his boat and got away from San Andreas before all of the bombs, hit San Andreas and destroyed everything. And unfortunately, though, Bob had to survive in the wasteland, which is 7 days to die. So Bob, yeah. Bob now living in the wasteland. Oh my God, I made that stuff and I could have. So Bob living in the wasteland with Charlotte. The voice in his head has now been manifested into a person because of, just basically in general, Bob, is now at the end of his life. He's bleeding out on the table and he is imagining this other alternate life. And he's in 7 days to die with this woman, Charlotte. And they are now, I've already been here. They are now, living in the wasteland, fighting zombies in the apocalypse. And then at some point, we haven't got to that point yet. And I don't know that we will, because that's why I'm telling you now, because I didn't plan on saying any of this, because I wanted to keep it all as part of the storyline that we were going to eventually get to, but I don't think we're ever going to get to it. But that, at some point, Charlotte was going to die and never come back. She was going to be turned into a zombie or something. I don't know what we were going to do. We had something. We had an outline for what we wanted to do. That something was going to happen to Charlotte, and then Bob was going to end up escaping from the Shamway. But of course, we had to reload restart the game twice because of the updates to 7 Days to Die. So we kind of scrapped that whole idea, but that eventually Charlotte was going to die or become a zombie and turn on him, and then he was going to escape into the wasteland and come across a vault of survivors called Vault 412, and then he was going to live in the vault, and that's where he stays until the end of the so it was the progression was, it starts out with Surgeon Simulator 2013, which Bailey and I did, and Bob was Bob was on the table. We said, no, Bob. And that was the first time Bob ever got mentioned, was 4 years ago. So Bob was a thing back then for us. Oh my, look at all this stuff. This is a different. Oh, shnikes. There's a lot of stuff here. We will eventually come back to this. Oh, is there going to be yucca here? Can I just get one yucca? Just give me a yucca, please. I can get yucca from a... Shit. Give me a yucca. Give me a yucca. Come on. All right. Got a yucca. We're freezing, but we got some yucca. So Bob starts out in Surgeon Simulator dying on the table from a botched heart transplant that really didn't go all that well. And then Bob imagines, and his, as he's bleeding out on the table, he imagines himself living in the, Drumpland. And then Bob moves from Drumpland. Oh, you shithead. No, God, I couldn't do, God damn it. Oh my God, my arm's back behind my, There was more than just that. How far am I from, I'm a pretty good distance, son of a bitch. So, yeah, what I was saying is that Bob was in Drumpland. Bob was a small-time thief in Drumpland, stole some things he shouldn't have just by accident, just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, and got in trouble and moved to San Andreas, became a crime lord, a big, huge, big-time criminal organization, and then left because Trump found out about it and launched nuclear missiles, turning San Andreas into the wasteland, the whole western seaboard into the wasteland. And then he survived in the wasteland with Charlotte fighting back zombies, living atop of Shamway. And then he moved into the vault. So, yeah, Surgeon Simulator, Sims 3, Grand Theft Auto, 7 Days to Die, and Fallout Shelter. You may have seen, I pointed them out one time, I think, in... Oh my, is that a tree? Or is that a zombie? Oh, it's a tree. Holy crap, dude, it scared the hell out of me. Thought it was a zombie. Oh, Christ. There was one episode of Fallout Shelter where I said, hey, there's Bob. Oh man. That's right there. Let's just go get that instead. Shit, it's gonna be in the water, I bet. Shit. I'll deal with it when I get there. I think we got some good stuff, though. Oh, we got a sledgehammer schematic. Yes! That's what I wanted. Alright. So anyways, yeah. It was something stupid. I didn't realize that it was a go-to joke. It was a go-to joke for us to say Bob. Because Bob is a funny name. Bob, Bob, I spell it backwards, Bob. And it became a thing. It's just that one-off joke in Surgeon Simulator. And then never thought about it ever again. And that was 4 years ago that we did that. Surgeon Simulator 2013. I was playing on the computer. Bailey was sitting next to me watching. We were playing, and I botched a open heart surgery. And we never thought about it ever again. And then just happened to be playing 7 Days to Die, and and she's like, "You look like you're," she took a look at my character, and I looked goofy, and I started doing the, that whole thing, and it became Bob, because it was funny to say as Bob. And then when I got into Grand Theft Auto Online, I made the character look more. I'll put it this way: I tried to make the character look a little like me, but as a bad dude, skinnier, of course. And then because he had like a mustache or a goatee, it was funny in that he was similar to the Jack character in 7 Days to Die. So that's why Bailey is like, "Oh my God, it's Bob! You look just like Bob." I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like Bob from 7 Days to Die?" I'm like, "I didn't make them look like that. It looks like me." She's like, "Okay, whatever." I'm like, No, seriously. Like my own kid calling me out like that, The whole point was the fact that it looked like the character of Jack in 7 Days to Die, who we call Bob. And so that became a thing. And then when we realized that, you know, these are all sort of tying together. We sort of put the backstory, like we in that one episode we talked about Bob's backstory, and that led us to that. And then I said, hey, Bailey, don't you remember when we played Surgeon Simulator, the guy's name on the table was Bob? And she's like, oh my God, that's right. I said, this entire thing is in his mind. He's dying on the table. And, and we just like sat there and like, we're like, oh my God, mind blown. You know, that whole thing. So it was just kind of funny to us that we were going to make this whole entire thing. And I might actually, if I ever have the ambition or the, you know, the desire to do so, I will go back and make an entire Bob life, the life of Bob, starting with the, you know, Surgeon Simulator, and then, you know, sparse together. If I can find it, I may not have it anymore. I may have to just download the actual video of us playing. I may not have the raw footage anymore because I've lost a couple of hard drives over the years. I'm sorry, we've gotten completely off of topic. We're supposed to be showing you how to play 7 Days to Die, but we are like just wandering across the water, going back to get my stuff. I figured why not just have a little discussion because I got nothing else better to do right now. All right, first thing we got to do. Read that. Read that. Now we can make an iron sledgehammer. Now we're going to be pressed for, you know, space. This is going to be where it's going to get weird. I'm making another bedroll just in case. Because I have the house marked, I can afford to throw it in a bedroll, but I do not want to lose sight of that backpack right now. If I hear dog, a bedroll goes down. I don't care. This is hilarious. We're sneaking in to get my stuff. A delicate operation here, folks. The damn ice cream man. Oh, and the game's stuck. This is actually a tense moment, man. Because I don't have anything on me except this bedroll. And a couple of things from the, in fact, let's get that on me just in case. We are almost on top of this stupid thing. It's in these weeds. This is so stupid. God, it's far away. It's right here. It's got to be right here. We're going to go right down over the hill. You're going to just book it for that area. There it is. Okay, quiet. Oh, I'm panicking. Alright. Now just get the flip out of here. Go, just run. Just get out, just get away. Get away from the bad area. That was kind of intense. I don't know why it was that intense, but it was, because that dog could have still been around somewhere. But I got my yucca. And I got the garden hoe. And I can fix the garden hoe, too. I can fix that garden hoe if I need to. Just get out of this area. Poor dog finds us. Been a long day. We get it. There's a hell of a lot that, done today. Oh, I don't have much left in the way of stamina. All right, water. Water will slow them down because they sink. I suggest, if you can, sprint through water to get away from some zombies, because they don't float. They will sink to the bottom, which puts distance between you and them. Like those two right there, they will just sink to the bottom. I mean, they'll still chase you as long as they have you, in their memory. But they will just float they will sink to the bottom. So it gives you a little bit of a distance thing, so you can get away from them, the memory of them. Or that they can get, you can get out of their memory. I think I have it set to 60 seconds. Yeah, see, I'm already undetected. So that's pretty good. Okay, so we're going to head back, and we're going to just, put all our stuff down, and if I find anything useful, I'll come back in and do a couple of seconds on like that. So, that's pretty much day 3. Day 3, boy. We're halfway there, man. I gotta get working on some. I gotta get working on some big stuff. I gotta start making lots of wood railings to put around to put up my defenses, and get some spikes, wood spikes laid down. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna have a lot of room on that backside. This might necessitate us having to move somewhere. Oh shit! It's snowing. Where the hell did this come from? Where the hell did this come from? This is different. This was not here before. This was not here before. I've been here before. What the flip? We have seasons now? Have I not been here before? What the hell? Where is my... Oh, I'm going the wrong damn way, first of all. Oh, we want to get out of here. I don't want to have to deal... I cannot deal with lumberjacks right now. I do not have the ability to deal with lumberjacks. When did it start snowing? This is strange. You got me. Look, now it's starting to... Okay. That was weird. It just... What? No. Okay, I got nothing. I got nothing on this, man. No idea what the hell's going on. It was snowing a second ago. Yeah, like I said, we'll get back to the house. We'll take care of all this, and we will talk to you next time.